may not be me. So we talk about how Zapier can connect these two platforms together, Google Drive and WhatsApp, using the API. We also refer to, we also described Zapier as this bridge here that can connect an island to the mainland, whereby we are assuming that the Google Drive is an island and WhatsApp is the mainland. So for things to travel here, which are people to travel from Google Drive to mainland, which is WhatsApp, they need a bridge. Since they don't have to start swimming, so they need a bridge. So now the bridge is going to be like Zapier. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. So if I were you, I should pay attention, but that doesn't really matter. Now you pay me, now you want, now you know what you find come. So to begin now, I have to click on start with free with Google. I'll click here now. Okay. And I'm clicking that because I don't want to start worrying myself about signing in and all of that. So I need to use my Google account to log into Zapier. So having selected the account, my next is to click on continue. Okay. Click on continue and do what now? And the next is is you getting into Zapier user interface. But before that, you need to specify your role here. Me, I'm going to say that I am into that I'm into IT or engineering or whatever. So I can say I'm into maybe IT. Okay, that kind of stuff. Then what is your company site? I can say 1 to 49. Then top apps for IT. I can select, okay, I will say I need this one. I need WhatsApp. I need Google Sheets. Then I need Slack. You see, there are more than 7,000 of them here. Okay, so I don't want to waste my time with all that. I just need to select these 4 and I click on continue. Okay, now we are here now. This is our Zapier user interface. Okay, it's our Zapier user interface. So we are now going to start our stuff like this now. So now you can see that this is interface of Zapier, and here we have search, we have help, we have explore apps, we have contact sales, we have upgrade. Then this is your profile here. Now the search will become important if you have created, if you have actually made a lot of zaps here. If you have done so many automation here that you now want to wish to locate them by typing in there, and you can use the search feature. So you can use the search line here. Right in the search field here, you can use it to locate whatever you want to type and you want to locate. Maybe you are looking for your WhatsApp words. Just type in them and it will come out. If you have any WhatsApp automation, it will come out here. If you're looking for Google Drive, to come out if you type it here on the search. So whether you are using this place here or you are using here, you'll still achieve the same stuff. Okay, so now we see how they call create. So just like we did on Google Drive, this create is going to be very, very important. Okay, so don't forget this grip. You see this create, don't forget this create. It is the manhood of Zapier. Don't forget it. Then we have our home now. Where we are, where we are now is our home. So it is where we're going to be doing everything that we want to or wish to do. Okay, then we have our discover. So if you want to see other new things that Zapier actually does, you can come to your discover here and find them out. Then we have our zaps. Your zap is a collection of all the zaps that you've made. Like for instance, if you zapped your Google Drive and WhatsApp, you will see it here as a zap. If you zapped Google Drive with maybe Slack, it will be here as a zap. So if you zapped WhatsApp to Slack, WhatsApp to maybe Gmail, WhatsApp to maybe HubSpot, WhatsApp to whatever, ChatGPT and the rest of them, you will see them here as individual zaps. So today that actually did your zap between your Google Drive and your WhatsApp, you have actually done created a zap. So it is called a zap. So you find them here. Then we are also able to create tables and or even interfaces using Zapier. I don't want to worry about those. So let me just create your zap. You can go and do your stuff. That is what you guys are all about. So I'll just do your zap and you can now go and do the rest. If you want to go and do your interface and tables, do them on your own. I don't want to worry about that. So I just want to teach your guy to create his zap. Okay. So that is it. So I'm going to go forward now and do that right away. Once we are done with Zapier tonight, we'll go and rest. No side talks, no nothing. You guys already know it. So I don't want to assume there's any questions. So I don't want to worry about that. Okay. So let us go. So I'm going to click on create now. And you see the reason why I said that the create button is the most important button here. Yes. So when you click on create now, you see zaps here. Because you want to zap your apps, you do what? Click on zaps. Okay, you see that we are now here. Now today we say that you can actually create automation with your with your AI here. But if you are still new with AI, please ensure that you avoid these parts. Okay. However, you can actually use the words to find useful tips on how to go about your automation. So, like for instance, I want to zap. I can tell it what. Okay, I want to receive WhatsApp notification whenever someone visits my website, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you see now, I told you what I want to do now using the AI. So it's not going to suggest for me the things that can happen. So you see now it says what? It says A1 web starts and what 360 dialogue. These are the things I have to I have to zap together for me to be able to receive automation whenever somebody comes to my website, right? That kind of stuff. But that is not the reason why we are here. Okay. I will teach you how to do it directly without depending on on that AI. Okay, that's why we are here today. Okay, so I'm going to go back now. For those that did not get what I did earlier, I will just go back and do what? And start again. So you see, I came here now and I click on what? Create now. And I now went to what? To Zaps. Okay. And I'm now on my Zaps now. And you see now we have trigger here. We have what? Action. So let me take the time to what? Explain this part. But before I do that, I need to what? Click here to what? To name my workspace or my Zap. Okay. You need to always name your Zap because sometimes you might need to locate it ASAP. Okay, you might need to locate it as quickly as possible. But if you don't know the name, how will you go about it? It will become hard. It will not become hard for you. So you need to what? Rename this one and call it what? And call it Google Drive. I call it what? Google Drive. To what? To WhatsApp. This way now, you can easily know that okay, this one actually does what? Give notification to what? To WhatsApp. So next is to what? For me now, I'll need to go to trigger. But then what is trigger? A trigger is what? Is the cause of an action. Like it's okay, somebody said I was at a party, but I was triggered up, I was triggered by, I was being triggered by the fact that they will carry rice, jollof rice. They passed me, they did not give it to me. They say more is coming. They carry palm wine, they passed me, they did not give it to me. They say more is coming. They brought more sauce, they passed me, they did not give me. They brought cake, they pass me, they say more, they come for back. Now they don't reach time to share toothpick. Toothpick can't come now. Now me come be the first person who say they won't come give. Who say they won't come share toothpick give. That is what triggered me. So that means that the reason why you brought somebody else in the party was because of what? They don't pass you since without the food. They not carry give you. You reach to share toothpick. They don't see person who say carry hammer teeth corner. You can't carry toothpick, can't give, make you come begin the chop. We person never chop or more, never chop anything. Waiting one shoot for the teeth. That's why you now got angry and did what? And break somebody's head, or you fought, or you told somebody bad word, say, what did they worry you? You just got triggered and you started acting up because you were what? You were triggered. So the reason why you were triggered is because of what? That somebody brought you to speak. When they don't they share cake and rice, since they don't share give you. You don't know what you want trigger. Even since morning, so you never even trust this money. So why would they come and be giving you to speak? Now what you trigger you be that one? Okay. So the trigger is what? Is the reason for what? For an action. Okay, so in other words, without triggering, there's what there will be no what, there will be no action. So what triggered us to be the bridge is because what people need to cross to the mainland. That's why we need to bring a bridge. So now this one now will not be like our what, will not be like our origin here. We can call it what, point zero. Let me go to the paint and do something there. Let's call it point zero. Let me say new. I don't want to save down. Let me just click on this and start new. So new, don't save. So now call it what? Let us say now let's call it what, a point zero now. Okay, we have 0 here. We have 1. We have what, 2 here. So our trigger can be our what? Our what? Point 0, because it is the origin of what? Of everything. Okay, it is the origin. So we will not get, so our action will not be what? Will not be what here. Call it what? Action. Okay, so you must start from what? From point what? From point trigger to then advance to the what? To the action part. So let us now go back. So we are now here at what? At the trigger part now, and they want to what? Trigger it now. So we are, we are connecting our Google Drive to send the notification on what? On WhatsApp. So the trigger is now what? That whenever there is a file or new file on our Google Drive, there should be a notification on our what? on our WhatsApp. So that WhatsApp notification is going to be our action. So because a file got into our Google Drive, the action that now trigger the what an action to give us what WhatsApp notification. So I hope with this my nonsense you can now understand it better. So let us go now. Go to trigger now. Okay. Then select what you want to what you want to what you want to be your point zero. So I say what my point zero is what my point zero is my Google Drive. So I click it now. You see it now. So you now click it now. So you know that this one now you are starting from zero. You're starting from beginner. So you don't have anything configured here before. So you have to now what you now have to what activate your Google account by first of all logging into the account first of all here. So this is now what you say what the app is what Google Drive now. So trigger event is what is new file. Now this part now some of you are going to be some of you waiting on don't go rush to do this now. Some of you must have gone here to select a different thing here. Now you see that we have different things here. We have new file, we have file in folder, we have new folder, we have updated file. These things here don't work the same. This thing now, let me go back there. So here now, okay, see there are 4 different things here. You don't just do them and say I've done it. And then some of you now you go and choose the wrong one, and you're not going to be telling me you did it, you did not get it correctly, the thing is not working, your video is not working. Meanwhile, you did in fact, you did rubbish. What you did was what? Nonsense. When you say a new file, it means that in that your entire Google Drive, if anybody sends you a file, even if the file contains full stop, you will get what? Notification. Okay. So for the full account, whenever somebody does something there that is like a file, you get a response. Even if the person sent you maybe a picture or share with you, you get a notification. Now they have what new file in folder. This means that you are going to do what you are going to automate a particular folder in your drive, such that whenever somebody adds something to that folder, you get a notification. It can be that folder that is using to send you the class videos, so that whenever somebody maybe whenever you send a video to that particular folder, you do what you get a notification. Then we have a new folder. This one means that whenever somebody creates a new folder, or whenever creates somebody go to your drive and do what creates a new folder, you'll be notified. This one is what is updated the files. So that means that if you had some document before now, and somebody went in there to work, maybe to retype a document, or maybe you share a document with somebody and then somebody now went to do what to now update it now, you get a what? You get a notification. Okay, so that is what that one now does what means. Okay, so we are not going to see how to do it for the what for the entire Google account. That's what we're doing today now. So how do we do it now? I will select what? I will select new file from this list. You see what they say trigger event? I will say the trigger event should be what? A new file. See, say don't enter there. Then this account partner means that what? I need to authenticate my account to work with Zapier. How do I do that? Click on this sign in here, and you'll be what? You'll be prompted to what? To confirm your account. Of course, this is the account I wish to use. Okay. I click on it now, do what? Click on allow to permit it to what? To work with what? That is where we are now going to give access to our account API with with Zapier now. You see now it has been connected now in it. Next is to what? Click on continue. Now this part now it says what? It say drive. We are now going to what? Access our drive now. So what are we looking for in our drive? Click on the drive and do what? Select what? My Google Drive. Okay, when you finish with that, now what do you do next? Click on continue. You see, say we don't come here now, Abby. Now we are done with this our trigger now. We are done with this our trigger now. Okay, let us see what happened here again. So we came here, we selected this one, and then we did what? Something said here. They say load more. Let us see if we can actually see more here. There's nothing more here. So we'll do what? Click here and do what? And continue. So we can click on continue here. And then the next is to what? Is to test what we've done so far. Click here to what? To test your trigger. If your trigger is what? Is working. So we click test trigger, and let us now see. You see the trigger now, did it work? You say no new file found, meaning that what nobody has actually sent me a file yet. So there's no new file in my in my Google Drive. So let me now see if I go to my Google Drive now and then I create a new file, something will come up here that there's a new file. Let me now go to my Google Drive now. I'll go to my Google Drive, go to drive.google.com, and I'll do what? I'll create a new file. Now what I'll do now, I will create a new file. I will come here. I'll click a new, a new file. Let me say I want to create a new Google document here. So I'll call it what? I'll call it IDVex. Okay. Then I'll do what? I'll just come here and do what? and I'll just say, okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then I'll do what? I'll just need to what? Exit here because I think I'm done. You see, it has already saved. So if I come back here now to my Google, to my this, and I test again, see what will happen now. So let me test trigger again. See, it's testing now. You see now, say something don't happen. There's, there's now a new file there now. That's why you say original record pulled 18th of what? That's May 16th now. So there's a what? There's a new record in there. Let me show you now. So there's a new record there already. Oh, now see, because we now have 3 checkers here. That's what setup is correct, configure is correct, test is correct. Okay. Now do what now? So we can also continue with what? With selected record. Okay. I'll do what? I'll click OK, and I'm now done with what? The trigger part. Next now is to what? Is to not configure my what? My action part now. What is my action? This is my action here. I want to I want to receive WhatsApp notification, right? I'll click on this. So the same way I set up my Google account now and authenticated it now. I need to still do the same thing for what? For WhatsApp now. Okay, you see it now. We are now here and it says what? WhatsApp notification, Abby. So what is next? And I say choose event. Now, mind you, the trigger part is what? Quite tricky. So if you don't get it correctly, you miss everything. So you need to be what? Very careful. Don't worry, it's quite simple and easy and straightforward, but you might be out of excitement. You can just go and miss one step. Once you miss one step, what will happen? It will not hold you. So what is action event now? We say what? We can click here now. I'll do what? Say send a message. So we are telling this now to send us a message on WhatsApp now. Then what is the account now? So which account is it going to send us a message? We need to click on our account and then authenticate it here. So I'll click on here and I'll do select my WhatsApp account from here. So which of the accounts on WhatsApp am I going to am I going to do this for? So the account needs to be what? It needs to be this my number. Okay. So it says what? It says phone number, WhatsApp, enter your phone number here in the E164 format. That is, you need to put in your country code first, starting with a plus and then the other number. So my number is what? Plus. Okay. So this is how to enter your number. So because I need to authenticate now, I need to receive a pin on my WhatsApp. So I'll click on this now that they should send me a and you see this OTP code here. If you don't have this OTP code, I'm sorry, if you work. Because this OTP means that that you've actually signed the whole stuff and you're not saying, okay, yes, yes, Zapier, please, on my behalf, whenever somebody sends a file on my Google Drive, send me a notification. So you're not going to say yes, you know that you accept. So what do you do now? Click on send me a pin. So they will send me a pin now. And yes, my pin is now on my phone. So I need to bring out the pin and enter it here. So the pin I got was this. This is the pin I got. I'll do I'll click on yes now, continue to WhatsApp notification. Click on this now. Okay. And you see now we have not authenticated that part now. So the next is to go to the next stage, which is to configure our message. Okay. So I'll click on this continue now and do and I'll come to this template now. So this template now will determine what you're going to be seeing. Some of you are going to need to redo your some of you are going to need to redo your whatever you have done again after this tutorial. So you need to come to tutorial and do to the template and do select either new lead, new message or payment confirmation or new order or shipping confirmation. For me, I will select new message. You see this new message, I'll click on it now. Okay. Now, you see now, that was my message now that I just clicked now. So now, this is where this now gets interesting. So I want to now tell this thing what to send to me. Because my own style is that I want to know who sent me the message. I want to know what they sent to me as a document on my drive. And then I might even want to even add extra details. So I want to receive a message, a message like maybe dear maybe Michael, so person has sent you a message. Let's just assume that the person's name is Ekwi. So it will say dear sir or dear Michael, Equitos has sent you a file called this. So since Ekwi sent us the class number 7 today, it will be like dear Michael, Equitos has sent you, digital which video recording number 7. That is what I'm going to do here now. So that means you'll not be seeing that big link there, because the essence is not for you to receive the links. The essence is that you need to know that something has been sent to you. Then you can now go and do and find it wherever it is on your drive. That's how I do my own thing. You can still do that one that will be sending you a link. it doesn't matter. Just know that. But then the thing is that, what if your phone was in a, in a wrong person's hand? Maybe somebody sent you a very, a very, very, important document. Maybe, some of you know that are guys here that are still dating. Maybe your babe just send you one kind sweet picture, for your Google Drive. You can't send a picture now. Maybe your phone now there with your guy. Your guy come to say, Franco, your babe. They say don't receive message. You can't go click the link. You can't go begin see what you're not supposed to see there. You will come to begin to see all your investments from your babe. Everything. We just did it like for free, free to air. You just watch the, you just lick you leave because they swallow spit. Like, in fact, you'll be so shocked, like, oh more. So this my guy, babe. Now, so the thing be, hey, see shape, see beer. Oh my God, that kind of stuff. So we don't want that kind of thing. That's why I said that we need to we need to mind what we set up here. So I'm going to say this about that. Now, you see this plus here. Click on this plus now. Okay, and then I'm going to you see all these things here are they are what you're going to need to put in there to to tell you what I'm telling you now. So I'm going to say okay, I'll say, okay, dear sir. Okay, the next thing is what now? I want to know the person's name. You see, they say we have owner's display name here. Okay, I'll click on this now. Okay, now after that one, I need to do what? Put a small and say what has sent you a file. What is the file name? Titled what? What is the title of the file? You need to specify the title of the file. So I'll now come and do what? And put the title of the file. You see I'm here. I'll click on this now. Okay, then I'll now do what? I'll now say, okay, now check ASAP. Okay, check ASAP. Then I can now come to the bottom here and do what? And put my link to reply, which is my I'll now put what? My link to Google Drive, which is what? https:/what? This now drive.google.com. That is a link to what? To go and reply. But you can still click here to what? Maybe to add, maybe to go and add link. Okay. So maybe this is a link, blah 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 blah. I can put this link here to what? To go and reply it. So I can just remove this in here and click on the link now to add it there. Let me just remove this link now. Let me remove this link. So I'll click on this plus again now to add something. So I want to know the link now, because some of you are going to be asking me, why didn't you put the link? So let me just put the link here. So you can go and do what? You can go and view it now. But if you know you have multi friends, you don't need to put this here, because some of you are going to be showing this to your friends. I understand. Click on this link now, and then you are do what? You are done. So I'll do what now? I cannot do, okay, let me continue, and when I cannot go and test it and see if it, if it actually worked. You see now, look at what I have here. You say what? You say, dear sir, Pulse Bit has sent you a file titled what? This is the file I have on my Google Drive at the moment. So it's not say I should go and check it ASAP, but I think I made a mistake. So I need to go back and do what? And put a space somewhere. So I'll come back here. You see where they say check ASAP. I need to put a space here. Put a space here and then do what? Continue now. So you see now, there's now. I think it's now properly well now. Let me see. Go back and do what? And add something. Let me add let me put apostrophe here. Okay. So if I click on check, you can see that this thing is now well presented now. Okay. You say check ASAP. I want to make that thing to be a capital letter message. So I'll come back here and do what? Highlight and do what? Change to what? Change to check, capital letter check. Put space there and then put space here. Then I'll not do what? I can also, okay, continue. I think I'm okay with this now. You see now, you say, dear sir, Pulse Bit has sent you a file titled what? IDVex. Check ASAP. I'll do what now? I cannot test my Zap to know if it will be working or not. Okay, you see now? You see setting now, don't show now. So this one now is correctly set up. This is correctly set up. This one also is what? Correctly set up. So that means that what? I'm done with this my setup now. I cannot do what? Publish it. Now, if you not publish this thing now, the thing not go work. If you don't publish it, it not go work at all. It can never work. What do you do now? Click on what? Publish. Okay. You see now, the thing is published. You see now, it says Zap is what? Zap published. So that means that what? That my file is now what? It's now working now. So let me now show what have happened on my WhatsApp. So this one is my WhatsApp now. Okay. So this is my WhatsApp. And you can see that this is my WhatsApp now. Okay. You see now, it says a new message from dear sir, Pulse Bit has sent you a file titled what? IDVex. Check ASAP, right? So let me now still go back and do something. Mind you that you can actually change all these things here that we have here. You can actually change them. Do you want them to be? You can actually edit them anytime, any day you want to. Like, okay. So if I don't want this one now, I can actually say, okay, let me edit this one again. I can actually come back here and do what? And remove this thing here. Okay. I can say, okay, let me remove this DSR here. Let me remove this one now. Let me remove it and just leave it like, okay, no. Let me remove. You see, I just want to say, okay, now I'll just have, okay, this person has actually sent you a message here. Go and check it ASAP. So I will not do what? I will not say, okay, continue. And I'll publish it one more time. So I've done what now? I just did what? I just did a small what? Editing. So I can just name my what? My edit now. I'll do what? Publish it again. So if I now go back now, give myself a small document. Maybe I come here now, okay? This is my Google Drive now, okay? And I came here now, and I come here again and I put a file. Let me just say I need to make another document. I call it what? Let me call it automation. Oh, sorry. Let me call it what? Automation. Please, it's not automation, it is automation, okay? Let me call it what? So I'm now done, okay? So if I now say, okay, I'm done now, if I go back here now and I refresh, I'm going to receive in notification that there's a file on my file called what? Automation. Let me now go back and check my WhatsApp. Let's see. Is it here? It's not there here because I think maybe because I'm the one that did it myself, but I'm not saying I'm supposed to get a message here. Okay. So this is how it is just going to be. You see, don't come. See, you say work alert, new message. It's a new message from Paul's Beat has sent you a message, has sent you a file titled what? Automation. You see it here? This is it here. Then check ASAP. Now reply at what? At this. So if I click here now, I should be able to view the document. You see document now? This is just how it is, guys. So that's what I was telling you that if you put the link on your message, they can actually view what you actually received. So if your guy now sent you his his in Tanta, your guy don't send you in Tanta now, thinking say code they make you just want a small baby up. You can't go send in Tanta. Tanta just full everywhere. You can't send you in Tanta for your phone. Maybe you are not there, your phone there with Trisha. And say Trisha now they look your guy one kind, one kind. I don't think I want to chop the guy. Now, your guy now, your bobo don't send you in Tanta now. They there. Maybe your phone there with Trisha now. You can't go peaceful inside toilet, or maybe you can't go use yourself. Trisha now can't go click on the link now. Before you know it now, Trisha begin see everything. All your investments, everything down there. Trisha got this. We call the leak lip. Come begin to imagine things. That is why we say what you don't put. In fact, for me now, I will even just put any link there that I can just maybe I can even put like maybe googledrive.com and leave it there. Okay, just that simple. Okay, so this is just how to do your Zapier automation. I can even zap it further and then put it into. I can even zap it up to. I should also receive notification on my Slack. I don't think you guys need that part, so let me just leave it. But it's still the same thing anyway. So now, as you're seeing this automation here now, let me go back. As you're seeing this automation here now, okay, you can even still add more. You can even still add more things here at the bottom. You can just keep adding, just drag one more here and do what and add more. Okay, let me just go back to our zaps. You can actually see the zaps there. Okay, so this one is a zap now. If I need to edit it now, I can do what? I can still edit it now. Let me go back and edit it. Let me go on here. I can choose to edit it and maybe add one more thing there. I can choose to add Slack to it. Okay. You see, I can actually do what? Edit Zap here. Let me edit Zap. Okay, here now you see a small plus there here now. Okay, maybe you are working with somebody and they say, okay, please automate our, so that whenever somebody fill our form, we should get a small notification on our maybe on our, maybe we want to be getting a small message on our maybe on our Slack channel. Maybe you working with, maybe you're working maybe with a legal team now, and maybe you guys have a group where they are, where they're checking how you people are working. Okay, maybe you now spoke to the customer and say, please pay for this, and then they now pay. So you want them to show that okay, your guys should see that people actually come through you. So maybe that invoice that came through you now need to send them to your Slack channel of your guy. Maybe that is where your guy, the HR, everybody's just there watching how you guys are performing. You can actually do that here. Why do you do it now? Come back here and do what? Click on this small plus here and do what? That plus means that you want to add another app here. So come here and do what? Click on here and press what? Slack. See Slack here? Click on it now. So this one means that what? Just as you authenticated your WhatsApp and your Google Drive now, you still need to do the same thing here. So what is the action event now? I'll say what? I'll say okay, create a what? Create. You should send me a message, or yes, I think that should be a message. Maybe get message by timestamp, or maybe request approval, or whatever. So I think it should be a what? It should be a channel message. So the message is meant to go to your what? To your Slack channel of your company, so that they will be seeing that you are actually doing what? Actually getting customers to the business. So when you do this one now, it can, you see now, say this one now plenty. It can send you, it can do a lot of things here on it without even putting anything there, any attention there. So you see now, I say create channel. So maybe if you get a new message from, maybe if you get a new file on Google Drive, you should create a new channel. You should create a new reminder. You should create a private channel, or you should delete a message or this message or whatever. So these are all very, very important here. But me now, I want to tell it that you should send a channel message, right? So I'll click on this send channel message here, and I'll do what? Authenticate my Slack account. So I'll click here to sign to my Slack account. So watch me now. I will sign. So I think this one is my is my Slack channel. So I'll do what? I will select this. This is it now, Abby. So I'll select what? I will select to what? Allow now. And that means that what I'm trying to authenticate my Slack channel to work with Zapier. You see, say don't enter now, you don't enter. So next is not to what? It's not okay. Continue now. So which channel am I going to send that message to? I need to select that channel from here. You see, say we have new channel, we have beverages. I think this one is one that we used to practice the other time. So we have new channel, we have what, we have beverages department and digital with April class. We have nightclub, right? So maybe if you are working in that department of what, of maybe beverages, you want them to be seeing your receipt as you sell. What do? Click on this channel and do what? It is there. You can now say, okay, what is now the message text? It's okay. Maybe you can now come here and do what? And click here to what? So okay, new file now. Okay, that's okay. New file in what? In whatever. Just click here and then add something there. You see now, it's okay. You can just put okay, new file. What is the file title? Click on this now. From who? It's okay. From, okay, you cannot put your name because you are the one sending it now, from this person. Okay, then what do you now do here? You can say, okay, you can just come here and then if that's the only thing you want, you can just leave it there. And if you wanted to see the image now, if you wanted to see the image, you can do what? Come here and do what? And click on what? The link. You can say, okay, come here, add what? Alternative link. Look at it at the bottom here. See it here. And then you can also, okay, you are good. Auto expand link, you can say yes. Link username and channel name, you can say yes, and all of that. So you are now good. Okay, send channel message, say yes here. When you finish your, what do? Say continue. You can now test and know that your test actually works. So test it and let's see. So what this now means is that what, that if I now go to this now and I now give myself a what, another document, I will receive a Slack channel message on my channel. Should be a beverage channel, Abby. You will see that it will work there. So you see now that my check-in now, my test is complete. Now I have my complete, my setup is complete, which is showing here. Configuration is what complete, and even my test also is complete. Yes. What will I do now? Click on publish, and yes, you can even put a name here. Call it what? To Slack. In it, you do what? Publish it. What thing they had there? Hard. So now let me now open my Slack. So you can see my Slack. Now let me open my Slack here. I think I'll open my slack.com here. And it should tell me to, yes, this one is it now. It says launch Slack. Okay, so I just want you guys to see that these things are not difficult. Okay, now you are just in a hurry. You just want to meet up with everybody. You don't even want to take time to see what was shared in the group and use to practice. That's the problem you are having. If you pay attention, you are not a dull person. You are the most intelligent person I've known. So take out the time. Don't be anxious. Don't be in the same race or in the same pace with Ekwe. Ekwe is 10 years ahead of you. Don't be in the same pace with her. Relax and understand the basics first. So I sent that to the beverages test, see along the message here. See now, Abby. See now, see setting.com. See at the verse from Paul's beat. See now. This is it now. So let me now go and create a new document now. Let me come to my Google Drive again, and I'll make another video. I think I'll make it another the document here. Let me make another document, or maybe upload a folder here. I want to upload this small. Let me just make a new folder and then upload. Let me make a new folder. I'll say new. And I'll create a word folder here. Let me call it Town 1 Special. Okay. Of course, it's got to be empty. So I'll do what? I'll just say open. Open. Okay, so I want to just upload it into my into this place now. So I'll do what? I'll say new and then upload the folder. And I'll click on what? Town 1 Special, and I'll do what? Upload. Okay, I will upload it anyways. So see what will happen now. Okay. Is it going to upload? I've been going to upload. I'm supposed to see a message that it's actually is uploading. Okay, let me just add a file to it and upload it. Let me see. Maybe that is not, maybe that's the reason why it is not going to come up. So I'll come here to my Optimal Special. I think I can drag this one into it now. Let me drag it in here. Let me also drag because I need this guy. Come out, please. Don't go there. Let me make copy and then drag the copy in there. I'll copy and then paste here. Paste now. Let me also drag somebody. I want to see drag something else. Let me copy this guy also and paste there. Copy, and I'll paste it here. So I'll paste here now. So if I now go back to my Google Drive now, I can now do what? Perform the upload correctly. So if I come here now, it's okay. New folder upload. Then I'll select the folder I wish to upload, which is on my here. Select this and I'll do what? Upload now. You say, this will upload all files from your Optimal Special. Only do this if you trust the site. I'll say yes, upload. You see, say that upload now, Abby. Now see what will happen now. I think on my WhatsApp now, I should get a message that there's a what? File upload. So if I go to my WhatsApp here, I should get a what? I should get a WhatsApp notification that there's a what? There's a new upload on my what? On my drive. But it will take some seconds, but it will surely come. Okay, let me refresh and see if it actually came up here. Let's see. You see, say the thing came here, B. You see, say for a day here, at the Vex day, even my cooking videos day here. See, see Optimal Special. Let us now check the WhatsApp and see if it actually came. Where is it now? Why they making it? Come up now. No do. For your own time, no do gra for me. Oh yeah, come now. I could be Vex. Okay, let me check the other Slack now. Let us see if the Slack actually got a notification. Let us go and check on Slack. Let us refresh here and see. It's actually supposed to work ASAP, but I don't know. Maybe they are not angry at each other. I don't know, but it's supposed to work. I see the hot. Okay, let me go and run this and then see. Let me run it now and see. Let me run it so we can see it in action. You say couldn't find any new files. Okay, that is what happened now. So that's why we cannot be able to get a message. But then I know I created a file. Let me go back. Let me create another file from my drive directly. I don't want to waste time. So I will just come here, I'll create a new document here, and I'll call it what? Let me call it Aburajia. Let me call it Kai Vitamin. Okay, Kai Vitamin. Now come here and do what? I'll put what? You know, like that. Okay, I'll do what? I can now do what? I can now come back here and do what? And refresh. Now let me refresh here. Then let us now go and check if actually something came up on our WhatsApp as a notification. So let us see here. I think it should come here. It's supposed to come. It must come. Let's see now. Check out the happen now. But you know that the thing now, if it does not come through here, it cannot cross over to what? In fact, if it does not come from there to your WhatsApp, it cannot get to your. You see, say the thing. You say triggering one new file, right? So this message will dismiss in next 3 seconds. So let us now check if actually we got something. Let us check here. Yes, it came. You see now, you say what? New message from Pulsebit has sent you a file titled what? Kai Vitamin. What? Check this out. So let us now check here. Did it come? Yes, it came. You see now, Kai Vitamin from what? Pulsebit. See, say the thing they work. That is just it, guys. So this thing is not difficult. Okay, now you don't just know where to touch. Now you don't just know where to touch. So that is actually how to zap your Google Drive. Like I said, it's not difficult. Okay. It's never difficult where Otawa is what is in class. You know, they did difficult with me. So you guys are going to go back and do what? And practice this on your own. Like I just did now. You can see that nothing they difficult. Now you know they know where to press. Okay. So I don't know whether anybody has question. So I don't know. But then I'm not really interested. I'm not really interested in your question again because you guys are not making me happy. Let me stop recording. I think our class today is done. You can now go and rest. Okay, we can continue on Monday. Today is Thursday. Okay, today is Friday, so we can continue on Friday. Let me manage my recording and stop recording.